If you are trying to choose between BugHerd and Marker.io, this video will save you a lot of time. Both tools help you collect website feedback and bug reports, but they are built for slightly different workflows. So in this tutorial, I'll be breaking down the key features, pros and cons, pricing, and best use cases so you can decide which one is actually best for you and your team. I'll keep it simple, especially if this is your first time using a visual feedback tool. Before comparing them side by side, here is a beginner-friendly explanation. Both BugHerd and Marker.io let clients, designers, developers, or QA testers click directly on the live website and leave a feedback. For example, this is BugHerd. All they'll need to do once on the website, they'll tap on the plus. From there, they can tap on the section that they like to leave the feedback, and they can type in whatever they want you to change or so on. So instead of sending vague messages like the button near the top is not working, a user can click the exact issue on the page. Then the feedback usually includes a screenshot capture, which they can quickly take right here, our browser and device details, URL tracking, comments, and then task creation and team collaboration. This makes bug fixing way faster. The main difference is how each tool handles project management or integrations. Now let's dive in. By the way, I've included a link in the pinned comment and description, which you can use to sign up and test it out for yourself. Now let's compare their features. The first thing we'll be looking at is visual feedback interface. This is where both tools are strongest. For example, when it comes onto BugHerd, feedback appears as a pin directly on the website, also like sticky notes. For instance, they can go over to the left-hand menu option, tap on feedback. Then from there, they can type in, for example, I'll just type in change right here. After you have done that, you can assign it to someone. You can also select the severity, so I'll select critical. Then you'll tap on create task. After you have selected create task, you can see the pin right there. That makes it extremely easy for beginners and clients because they can visually point to problems without needing technical knowledge. Marker.io works similar, but it feels slightly more focused on structured bug reporting and developer workflows. For instance, once you're on your website, you'll simply tap on report issues. After you have done that, it will automatically take a screenshot. Once you have taken this screenshot, from there you can choose to add a marker. So for example, let's say I would like them to change this image. I can simply select the image right here. After you have selected the image, you can go over to the right hand menu option and you can explain what you would like to change. So you can explain your feedback. You can also select issue type and you can choose the issue type right there. After you're finished, you can tap on create issue. So that's how Marker works. So if your team works closely with QA or engineering, Marker.io can feel more technical and process driven. A simple takeaway would be BugHerd equals easier for clients and agencies, while Marker.io is stronger for technical teams. Now let's compare them via task management and workflows, as this is one of the biggest differences when it comes onto both platforms. For instance, BugHerd includes its own built-in Kanban task board, so your feedback instantly will be added to the Kanban board inside the same platform. By going over to the left-hand menu option, you will be able to access the Kanban board. So you can tap right here and you can see the task has been added. So the task that I created earlier with the change image, and you can simply move it along the Kanban board. You can also assign it to someone. For many small teams, this means you may not even need a separate project management tool. That's a huge plus. Her.io, on the other hand, is more integration first. It shines when sending bugs directly into tools like Jira, Trello, ClickUp, Asana, or Linear. By going over to the left-hand menu option, you can select settings. After selecting settings, you can select integration, and from there you can see the different integrations that you can quickly add when it comes onto Marker.io. So instead of managing tasks inside Marker.io, it acts more like a bridge between bug reporting and your PM stack. If I were to give it an honest comparison, if you want all-in-one simplicity, I would recommend that you go with BugHerd. If your company already runs everything in Jira or ClickUp, Marker.io may fit better. And also when it comes on to integrations, this is where Marker.io is very strong. It offers deep integrations with developer and project tools. making it excellent for software teams. If your workflow depends on sending issues directly into sprint boards, epics, or engineering pipelines, Marker.io has an edge. While BugHerd, on the other hand, also supports integrations, but the bigger selling point is that you often need fewer integrations because the taskboard is already included. And to add integrations, you will simply go over to the left-hand menu option. From there, you can select settings, then you will select integrations, and you can see that it also integrates with Asana, Basecamp, ClickUp, Productive, GitHub, Harvest, and numerous other platforms. So the better choice depends on whether you want built-in workflow or external workflow syncing. Now let's quickly go over the pros and cons for both platforms, starting with BugHerd. First, starting with the pros. It is extremely beginner-friendly, best visual pin feedback system, built-in Kanban board, great for agencies and client approvals, and also faster onboarding for non-technical users. Once you're signed up to BugHerd, you will simply go over to the left-hand menu option. From there, you can monitor all of your websites or files, so you'll be able to add in the different websites right here. Once someone leaves a feedback, you can monitor it on your Kanban board, and you can also add teammates. What I also like about BugHerd is when you send an invitation to a client, which is quite easy to do, you can go over to the left-hand menu option, tap right here. From here, you'll be able to send an invitation to either a member or client. And they don't need to be technical. They'll simply tap on the link and they are going to install the BugHerd Chrome extension. And from there, they can leave their feedback. So it's quite easy to use. When it comes on to pullbacks, it may feel less ideal for highly technical engineering teams, and advanced Jira-heavy workflows may prefer Marker.io. Some teams may outgrow built-in task management. Now let's quickly go over the pros and cons for Marker.io. First, excellent PM tool integrations, strong QA and dev workflows, better for engineering first teams, and great structured bug reports. The only pullback I would say is it is slightly less beginner friendly and less ideal for client collaboration, and best experience depends on external PM tools. Now let's talk about the use cases of both platforms. First, with BugHerd. I would recommend you choose BugHerd if you are a web design agency, freelancer, marketing team, UX or UI designer, client-facing development team, website maintenance service. Basically, if clients are leaving feedback, BugHerd usually feels smoother. And I would recommend that you choose Marker.io if you are a SaaS team, software company, internal QA team, engineering department, agile dev team using Jira, or product teams with strict sprint workflows. So it really comes down to client collaboration versus engineering workflow depth. And if we were to compare them via pricing, starting with BugHerd, as you can see right here, while you can get started for completely free, their monthly plan begins at $50, and this includes 5 members, unlimited clients, unlimited projects, and basically all of the features. And it can go up to $150. While with Marker.io, on the other hand, they offer a 15-day free trial period also, and their monthly plan begins at $59. And with the $59 plan, you'll be getting 3 team members you can add, 1 active website, and unlimited feedback and unlimited reports. So you can see that you'll be getting a better deal when it comes onto BugHerd, because you'll be able to add unlimited projects, as you can see right here, while with Marker.io you'll only be able to add 1 website, so you'll be able to only get feedback from 1 website. So my honest takeaway, for most beginners, agencies, and client-based website teams, BugHerd is usually the easier and more efficient choice, and also the more affordable option. The visual pins and built-in taskboard make it incredibly simple to use, but if your team is highly technical and deeply invested in Jira-style development workflows, Marker.io may be the better fit. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and thank you for watching.